Hi guys, and welcome to Jazz Journey. This is your first time. Thank you for selecting this video. Welcome to my channel. I want to share with you how I sometimes cut my hair, and I've been doing this for years. Ever since I saw this, I used to love Pinterest, and ever since I saw that you could cut your own hair DIY and it's very easy for you to do, I started doing it. But there's different techniques of it, because depending where you put the ponytail at is where you're actually cutting your hair. So I learned that as I was doing it. And so what I want to do is share this video, and I'm gonna do two different steps, sharing with you, showing you if you cut from the front and if you cut from the middle, the difference that it makes in your hair. So you want to see more how I did mine, cutting my hair DIY, dividing it from different sections. Just keep on watching. Well, like I shared, I have been doing this for years, and the reason was because I have long hair, and my hair was really long, longer than what it is right now. And every time I would go to the salon, they did not cut as much as I really wanted. So for that reason, I just kept searching, and also I was in a budget. So I'm like, you know what, let me see which other area I could save in my family. So I started searching, and I saw that you could actually cut your own hair. So what I started doing was the technique before putting it up in here in the front of the forehead, right on top of the forehead. I will put it in the middle of my hair on my head, and that's what will create the ponytail. So I'm going to be sharing with you as I talk to you what I did. So I will put the ponytail in the middle. So in the middle, your results are going to be different. It's going to focus more on the end of your hair. So if you don't want to cut too much, you have to be careful, because that's where the cut is going to be reflected more on. If you want to focus on the front of your face, giving you the layers and giving you that nice shape, you will put the ponytail in the front, right on top of your forehead, and that's what's going to focus more, the layers in the front of your face. So I really like that. It does give you a nice shape. It defines your shape of your face. So this is where I really concentrate more on, but I also do both. I don't do just the top, I also do the one in the middle. So I'm gonna be showing you side by side what you could do. If you put it in the front, you do a ponytail, make sure that you pick up the whole hair, you brush it with a good, nice, kind of like a comb brush that is going through every single strand of your hair. You bring it to the front, and you put with the rubber band, you pick up the rest of your hair until you create a ponytail, and it's gonna be on the tip, and as you're gonna see, it's gonna create more. It's going to come more forward to your face. Once you do that, you also select another type of rubber band to pick up more the excess of the hair, to make sure that it's completely controlled and it's all uniform before you're going to start cutting. Once you have that, you could select it a little bit higher from where you want to cut your hair. Once you have that, then you can start cutting your hair. And also the ends, even though my scissors is not a professional scissors, I noticed that with my hair dry, it looks way better, the ends, how it looks, versus my hair wet. I'm not a professional hairstylist. I'm just going based on what I've noticed when I cut my hair in different ways with not professional scissors. So I do prefer with your hair being dry when you're doing this technique, and I feel like it's easier for you to do it. It is harder when your hair is dry, because there's more hair, so you take longer to cut it. But I really like using just my hair dry. It's just like I said, it does take longer, and you continue looking at it to make sure that it's all even and it's all uniform. Remember, don't cut too much. Go little by little. As you can see, the little bit that I cut, it does make a big difference. And I'm going to be sharing with you the pictures before I cut my hair, and the first trim and the second trim. So I don't go right ahead and cut a whole bunch of my hair, because I don't know how short it's going to be in my face. And sometimes there's times I want it a little bit shorter. Sometimes I just want it kind of like starting from here, so when I pick it up, a lot of strands are not just coming down. So it just depends on the preference. So that's why I do 2 takes when I'm doing this, but you could just do 1. So once you have layered that, you could just cut it, and if you want, you could cut it in an angle if you want to give it more defined to your ends as well. That technique, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it, so I'm not going to do it on this video. So then now to cutting the middle of your hair. Not the middle, but centering the ponytail in the center. So now this is another step. That's what you see, two different videos, and you're gonna see two different pictures, because one is the first layer and then the second one is the second take as I was cutting. So now if you just want to define your face and you want to focus the layers from the top of your head like it is right now up to here, and you don't want to work the back of your hair, then you could skip the next step. But the next step is just to give it a little bit more, to cut the back of my hair a little bit, doing the same technique but just making the ponytail in a different spot. So instead of putting the ponytail in the front, you're gonna put it in the center of your hair. And as you can see, now that I did that part, as I brushed it and I make sure that is precise and is in the center, I put the rubber band in the center of my head, and now I'm ready to brush it. Do the same technique, applied another rubber band so it could be more precise. In this case, I'm also doing this in my hair is already dry and is straight, and now I could cut more how much I want. So in this one, the same thing I do, I cut a little bit, and if I see that I want to cut a little bit more, I just continue following the same step. I do the ponytail, put it in the center, making sure it's all, my hair is all picked up evenly, putting on a ponytail, and now I forward the hair towards the front, and I start cutting. After I put the rubber band, I start cutting to make sure it's all even, and I don't cut as much. Like I said, you could continue cutting little by little, but once you cut too much, you can take it, you can add it on. So I do little by little, and because I don't want to cut too much of my hair. And this is it. This is two different tutorials, cutting my hair in two different ways. And also, if you're cutting from the front, right on top of your forehead, or in the center of your head. So I really hope that you like this tutorial. I really like cutting my own hair, and I really wanted to share this with you because I've done this for so many years, and I'm like, I needed to cut my hair, and I'm like, well, let me just do a video as I'm cutting my hair, doing different techniques, different options, and share that with you. So I really hope you really like this video, and this is a very affordable way for you to do this at home. Just be very cautious because this is your hair. You don't want to cut too much, but as you can see, you could get really nice results doing it yourself, a simple few steps, and just taking your time and cutting as much as you would like, or as little as you would like, which that is my case. So I really hope you really like this video, and if you haven't done so, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and if you really like this video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up. So thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye.